Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend. We're in the backyard today working on perfecting posture. And what is Mind Body Blend? It is a fusion of Tai Chi to warm up, just to get our body and mind focused and our shoulders warmed up, a little bit of balance work and connection. And then we move into a fusion of bar work. And bar, Barre, comes from ballet inspired movements. So I have my chair and I use it as a little ballet bar, something you can put your fingers on top of to use for balance, a countertop, the wall, anything is great. I have a yoga strap and I have two sizes of hand weights. I have my light ones for dedicated, smaller muscle group shoulders, and then some heavier ones for those larger muscle groups. Also, my mat as we come down on the floor to do some Pilates and yoga and stretching. So let's begin with our Tai Chi. And what I'm going to do today is take a couple of the movements from the form called Grasp the Peacock's Tail. So if we step over to the right side of our mat, let's find nice alignment of the spine. And we'll just inhale the arms out with elbows bent. Exhale and press down. Find good posture. And just remove any distractions from your day at this moment. We can start to make this a little bit bigger, grow it out. And if you're ready for that full range of motion, stretch all the way up. One more breath. And just relax your arms by your side for a moment. Tap your left foot. We'll take a step out to that left diagonal, striking your heel. And then as we shift our body weight toward the left, our knee bends deeper. Then we shift back and pull up the left toes. Shift forward one more time. And as we come back, we'll tap our foot back into touch. Reach out. Shift. 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 And come back in. One more time. Now with that footwork, come into right ball. As we step out, we'll come into push hands. So the wrists will intersect as we step out. As we shift back, draw back, your fingertips are softened. Press back forward. Then drop that left hand underneath and tap back in. A little preload. Step out, push hands. Draw back. Press. And come back in. Two more on this side. I hope you guys can hear me okay. It looks like I'm right along a flight pattern this morning of takeoff, not very far from the airport. Hold your right ball, and we'll roll the ball to the left and to the right. and left and right. Left last time. And then just relax your arms, and we'll practice the foot sequence on this side. So we step out right, strike the heel, shift, pull up the toes, shift, shift, and then step in, tap. One more time, using your balance, strong, stable legs. Come into left ball. Adding the arm sequence. As we step, we'll press hands with the wrists, draw back, press forward, right hand comes underneath as we tap back in. Preload, push hands. Take your time. Make this your own. Just style it the way your body moves. Two more. Finish in left ball and roll the ball to the right. And left. Last time to the right side. Step out left, hands to shoulders. This always signifies the closing of our form. Brush out and release down. Come over to your chair. So we've got a little balance here. Feet are in parallel, straight forward. Lift and lower. I really want you to elongate your spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Come all the way up on the balls of the feet. Good range of motion for the ankles. And we're just barely tapping our fingertips to our balance source. Not leaning into it. Squeeze your inner thighs, tighten your thigh muscles and your glutes. Let's hold it at the top. Demi-plie, we come down straight with the back, back up. Our heels stay lifted. Down and up. Now a demi-plie means a small one, so we're not going really deep, but range of motion is all up to you this morning. One more time. A combination. We'll lower and lift our heels 3 times and 2. Hold it up, 1 plie, down and up. Drop heels, 3, 2, 1. Plie, down and up. Drop heels. Your posture doesn't change through this entire sequence. Plie, Drop heels. 3, 2, 1. Plie and rest. Drop your heels all the way down. We'll turn our toes out to first position. I'm going to face you so you can see the angle of my legs, and we'll releve up and down. Now your heels can either stay together or you can let them open apart. Both of them are appropriate for first position. Zip up that core. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Demi-plie in a frog. The knees go out and back up. Knees out and up. Way up on the balls of the feet. I like to keep the heels together for this one. Let's get 4 more of these. 4. Keep your back straight and lifted. 3, 2. Squeeze those inner thighs as you close your legs together. Let's do that combination. Lower and lift the heels for 3. Up, 2, 1, and a plie. Down and up. Drop heels. 3, 2, 1, and a plie. 2 more rounds. Stand a little taller, draw your shoulders back, and plie. 1 more time. It's 3, 2, 1, and plie, and rest the heels down. Turn your feet back to parallel. Step the right foot way back behind you, and press your heel down into the mat to get a stretch for your calf. Take a breath in and say, ah. Great lower leg work. Let's switch the stretch. Press that heel down. Try to keep your leg as straight as you can to maximize the stretch. Take a breath in and exhale. Okay, stepping in, I'm going to slide my chair out a little bit. We're going to come to 5th position. This is a 5. Your right heel is crossing in front of your left big toe, and both of your toes are turned out. I have my inner thighs really zipped up here. So the right foot is slightly crossed in front. I'm going to take this right leg out and do a plie to 5th, plie to 5th. Now notice your inner thigh as you bring this leg across. Keep your hips pretty squared. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 rest. Switch the 5th position. So now your left foot is the one in front. The heel is at the big toe. Inner thighs are really zipped up. Plie out to the left side. Bring the foot across. Across. Good. Just a few of these to get used to the action. It's up to you how low you plie. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and rest. Option to grab a weight will be pressing slightly above the head. You can do 2 small ones or 1 larger weight. So you can take 2 or a larger one holding it end to end. So let's come back to our 5th position with the right foot in front. Bring that weight right to your chest. Stand tall, plie out to the right, close 5th. 4. Now we'll add a change. We plie, lift the leg out, plie, close to 5th position. A lot of balance here. Now, as we close to 5th, we can press up. You can make this a small one. We can add 2 overhead presses, one on the side leg raise, one on the 5th position. Or we can just hold that weight at our chest. Just a small raise is really good for your shoulders. Three more. You choose that option that works for your body today. Now we'll try not to touch the leg in 5th, so we'll swing it across. Lots of balance with this one. We have outer thigh here, inner thigh here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take a break. Come to 5th position. Left foot in front. Reset your spinal alignment and plie out left. Close to 5th. So I'm going to try to follow the sequence as I did on the other side, but if you want to jump ahead and add anything you'd like with your arms and legs, you can jump forward. 3, 2, layering on the side leg raise right here, close to 5th. The leg comes across, heel toward the big toe. We can add the weight as we're closing into 5th position. We can add the weight also on the side leg raise. So mix it up any way that you enjoy. You can also drop the arms down for a bicep curl. Maybe one of each. Now let's start to bring this leg across and keep it lifted. It doesn't have to be big. Just connect with your inner thigh. Good. And 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, back to 5th position on the right leg. So if we alternate these, we'll just plie a out to 5th, out and back behind us, out in front, out and behind, out and front and back. Good. So each time our fifth position is still with the right foot in front. Let's add the side leg raise to the front, side leg to the back, to the front, to the back. Of course, you can add your arms anytime you like. To the front, to the back. I can't see the drop off for the pool behind me. So as long as I feel like my feet are on the mat, I know I'm okay. We have one more each side. To the front and to the back and rest. Great. So we've got to switch our feet. Left foot is in front in fifth position. Just the plie, out close to the front, out close to the back. Now I've got a helicopter going overhead. It's a noisy morning in the backyard. Left foot's in front, right foot's in back. Okay, let's add our side leg raise to the front and to the back. Out, lift, out to the front, out, lift to the back. You can add arms anytime you're ready. To the back, to the front, to the back. Just a few more. This is a nice long endurance set of legs and arms if you're choosing that. We've just got two more. Step out, bring it to the front, to the back. One more. And rest down. All right, two heavier weights. Stand in split position, right foot in front, tapping the toe of the left foot behind you lightly. We've got bicep curls alternating, right, left. Hammer curl is fine, or you can rotate the curl. You can even do a reverse curl with the top of your hand coming up. And four more. Now halfway up with two pulses. 1, 2, and slowly lower. 1, 2, and slowly lower. 1, 2, and slowly lower. If you want to put both arms together, that's great. 1, 2, and slowly lower. You can pick your foot off the floor for balance. We have four more, either 2 on each side or 4 all together. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Make a quick switch for lighter weights. We're still on our right foot in front. This time we're going to tap the left one out to the side. Bend your elbows a little bit and up with the right, up with the left. Your range of motion no higher than the shoulder. Now remember the rhythm we just did with the biceps. So with the right arm, we go up, up, and slowly down. Left arm, up, up, and slowly down. You can do both arms at the same time. Up, up, and slowly down. The slow down is the negative aspect of the exercise. So we're resisting gravity. You can pick this left foot up off the floor. 4 more, either 2 on each arm or 4 all together. Good posture, 1 more. Stay with your light weights. Bring your feet together. Come into a squat as the arms come forward and up. Now take it down and hold your squat, but just keep moving the arms. So stay firm into your squat. Doesn't have to be deep. Elbows can bend a little bit. Let's go back into that 2 and slow rhythm. Come up, up, down slow. Up, up, down slow. Good. If your legs get tired, you can come up out of that squat, but try to stay in it. Maybe go a little deeper. Get your isometric work for your legs. All right, take your arms to the back and lift and lower. Now we're here in the squat so we can get our upper body slightly forward. That helps us work the back of the shoulders and the triceps. 2 pulses and slow. Up, up, and down, down. Up, up, and down, down. This is all up to your range of motion in your shoulders. I want you to find a comfortable edge. 1 more time. Up, up, and down, down. Rise up. Okay, we have repeating of all those exercises 1 more time with our left foot in front. So pick up your heavy weights. Split stance with your left leg forward. Arms by your side, good posture. We'll start with the left arm curl and the right. Two pulses and lower. 1, 2, and down slow. 1, 2, and down slow. You can stay with those alternating arms or add both arms, same pace. 1, 2, and down slow. 1, 2. We can add balance. Pick the foot off the floor. We have 4 more, either alternating arms or both together, with or without balance. 2 more. And 1. Switch to your lighter weights. Roll those shoulders a bit. Left foot is our standing leg, but your right leg is pointed out to the side. Elbows bent. Left arm, right arm. So the nice thing about dumbbells is if you have a shoulder injury, maybe you're just using weight on one arm and not the other. That's absolutely fine. 2 pulses, up, up, and down slow. Up, up, and down slow. Now when we're doing one arm at a time, the arm we're not working is getting a little rest. So if you need that, that's okay. Or both, up, up, and down. We can add balance. Good posture. Find a focal point to look at to help you stay stable. 1 more. Come into your squat position. Sitting into the squat, arms come forward. I have my feet tight together, but you can separate hip distance. Now hold your squat down, but keep moving your arms. Really fire up your abdominals. Two pulses and slowly lower. 1, 2, and down slow. 1, 2, and down slow. Exhale, exhale, breathe in. 4 more. Can you sink your squat a little lower? Or maybe you have to come up and take a break. This is your workout. 1 more time. Stay into the squat. Lift your arms behind you slow. Up and down. Up, down. Two pulses at the top, lower slow. 1, 2, and down. And on that second pulse, there's a hesitation at the top. Up, up, and hold, down slow. We have 4 more to finish. 3, and 2. Last one, up, up and hold, down and rest. Rise all the way up. Okay, we're coming down to our mat. You'll need either a small or large weight. We just have 1, so everything else can go off to the side. Come on down, get yourself comfortable. Now, if you have low back issues, I want you to take the options that work best for your back and maybe even put a little bit of a pillow underneath your low back. Let's take a hold of that weight. Hold it straight up from your chest. Stack your knees in tabletop. Press your low back down. Now, if your low back hurts, you can bring your knees in really close. This is okay. If you have a strong low back, bring your knees to stack over your hips. Now, keeping a bent right knee, we'll tap the big toe down to the mat and bring it back up. Left big toe. And all the while, we're pressing our low back down into the mat. I want you to imagine there's a sponge right under your low back and you're trying to squish the water out of the sponge. Your next layer is to add the arms up just a little bit as the toe is tapping down and pull it back up. This is called the lat pullover with the arms. It moves from your shoulder joint. There can be a tiny bend in your elbows, but mostly your arms are straight. If we'd like to make this a little bit more intense, we can lengthen the leg all the way out and bring the arms way over the head and bring it back in. But that can put a lot of tension on your low back. So pick the work that works for your body. 4 more, alternating. Now you can stay with single legs, or your final option is to send both legs, both arms out any amount. You can keep your knees bent, or you can extend them a little straighter. Keep pressing that low back down into the mat. You can always start from the floor and bring one knee up, and then the other leg can come up. 2 more to finish. Last one. All right, set that weight down. We're going to place our hands out with our wrists flexed. Bring the right foot up and press your knee into your hand to create intensity. Then set it down and bring your left knee up and push it right into your hand. Feel your abdominal engage. So you can start this from the floor for level 1. Level 2, both knees are up, pushing both knees into your hand. And reach a leg out and switch. So you're creating the intensity by pushing in any amount and pushing away into your knee. So now the sponge is between your hand and the top of your leg, and you're squeezing out the water. You can stay with alternating legs, or you can try to go both legs away and push your knees into your hands. Four more, either 1 and 2 on each side, or 4 altogether. Then hug your knees right into your chest. Circle around a little bit to relax your low back. Beautiful job. Okay, rolling over to hands and knees. We've got some spinal balance, some back work here. Nice all fours position. Extending your right leg straight back. Pull your knee into your chest, round your back up like a cat, and press it out and away. Squeeze your butt. Level 1, both hands stay on the ground. Level 2, your left hand is up. We bring the elbow in toward the knee and extend. Keep going. Level 3, come up into down dog. Lift the right leg up. Come to plank and pull the knee in. Let's do 4 more, whatever level you're at. Two more. And then come back to your all fours position. Thread the needle on the right arm, reach it up. Slide it under and rest for a second. This is a good time to get off of your wrists. You can wrap this top arm behind your back and roll your wrists around a little bit. If you took that level 3, that really spikes the heart rate up, so just let it slow down. Okay, come back up to all fours. We'll start with level 1. Both hands on the mat, left leg back. Pull the knee in, cat stretch. Inhale to extend the leg back and squeeze the glute muscle. Level 2, your right arm is extended. Opposite elbow to knee. Flex your spine. Level 3, come up into your down dog. Lift your left leg up. Come forward into plank and draw the knee to the chest. Round your back. Inhale and exhale. At your own level, let's get 4 more. And 3. One more. Come back down to all fours. Left arm rotates up, thread the needle. Reach it through. Relax your shoulders and your wrists. And let your breathing slow back down. We'll place that right hand back down onto the mat. Take a breath in, reach up. And exhale, come back down. So we're coming back to a stand with your yoga strap and your chair for some hamstring strengthening or stretching. So all you need is a surface to elevate your leg up on. So find your balance, pick your right leg up, extend it out onto the surface of the chair. Now, if you just don't have anything at all to do this with, then you're going to bend your knees a little bit and extend your leg out to the floor in front of you. So we are going to bring that yoga strap. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and lasso it over your foot. So we'll flex that ankle. And your knees can be softly bent. And we'll gently pull ourselves down over that leg. If you don't need the strap and you can maybe reach for the sides of the chair, you can pull yourself down here. And we'll breathe here at least another 30 seconds, really elongating the back of the leg. Make sure your standing knee isn't locked out. You have some micro bend in that knee. And we're not hunching our spine. I want you to straighten your back. Two more breaths. Now, if you can balance here, try to let go of your strap and rise up. Lower your arms and step your foot off the chair. Woo! All right, shake out those legs. Let's get ready for the other side. If you're using your strap, you can grab hold of it. With your balance, let's extend that left foot out onto the chair. Square your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Lasso that strap across the foot and pull the foot toward you. And then you'll just take it from here, wherever your body feels the best. Now, this stretch can also be done sitting in the chair. So while you're holding that, I want to show that just for demonstration purposes. You can sit toward the edge of your chair, extend your leg out, and you can take it here. Wonderful option as well. Let's hold a couple more breaths. Then let's check our balance. Release the chair or the strap. Come up slowly. Lower the arms. And step off the chair. Okay, we are going to do dancer pose. It's another balance pose. If you have range of motion problems in your knee and you can't reach your ankle, you can use your yoga strap. I'm going to turn my chair this way. You might need to hold on to something for balance until you get this strap into position. So you're going to make a little loop with it. Put your foot inside there. And then you can let this out any amount that you need to be able to bring your foot up behind you. If you can do it without the strap, you're going to grab the ankle and you can hold on the outside of your ankle, or you can turn your hand and hold the inside of your ankle. Then once we have our pose, we can let go of the chair for balance. A final option with dancer is to start to hinge forward from the standing leg. We can use our chair to help us. And breathe. We're stretching the quad, opening up the hip flexor. Tighten your right glute. Slight bend in your standing leg. And take your time. If you're leaning forward, come back up. And release down. Pause for a moment just in mountain pose. Maybe roll the shoulders a couple times. All right, let's try the other side. So if you need that yoga strap, you know what to do. We're going to make a little loop. So after my knee replacement, this yoga strap's going to be my friend because I'm not going to be able to reach my ankle for a while, if ever. But now I can. So this is the bad knee, but I can bend it enough for now. Okay, once we get it, it's about balancing, and it's about stretching, and it's about breathing, and it's about good posture. Let's see, on the other side, I turned my hand that way. All right, can we tip it forward a little bit? Now, it's really common to lose our balance and just to kind of fall out of the pose. Try not to rush back in and go, oh, I got to get back in there. Take your time and start over. Find your good alignment, your stabilization of your spine. Let's take another breath. Then if you're leaning forward a little bit, we'll come up. And relax it down. Ooh, excellent job. Okay, take your yoga strap. We are going to do our back scratch. So take the yoga strap into your right hand. Bring it up. Slide it down your back. And this other hand's going to come back and collect it. So walk those fingers as closely as you can together. And then stand on your right foot. Turn your left knee out. Tree pose. You can bring that foot up. Now, if you're struggling with balance in tree and your goal is just to stretch your shoulders, don't worry about the balance pose. If your goal is balance, but this is a struggle for you to do with your arms, just do tree pose and bring your palms to your heart. Two more breaths. Come out of your tree first. Then your bottom arm goes first, very carefully down. And release that top arm. Shift your strap to your left hand. Now, what if you can only lift your hand this high? Then you just keep your elbow there and you bring it behind your back and you work on this other arm back here. So you're going to your own range of motion. Walk those fingertips together on the strap. Stand on your left foot, rotate your right knee out. You can keep your big toe on the mat for a little help with balance, or slide it up for your tree. We just want to avoid putting our heel against the inside of our knee joint. Two more breaths. Come out of your tree. Bottom arm releases slowly. Bring the strap behind your back. You can separate your hands any distance apart. Roll your shoulder blades together, open up your chest, and lift your arms up any amount. Now I'm going to challenge your balance one more time. You can either choose to accept the mission or not. I'm going to bend our knees a little bit. Baby chair and pick up your heels. Hold, hold. 2 more breaths. Drop those heels down. Straighten out the legs. Lift your heart up. Tiny baby back bend. It's funny when I do a baby back bend. It feels like I'm doing this huge back bend, and I look at the playback on the camera, and it's barely anywhere, but it feels really big in my body. But that's okay. All right, release it down. I want you to separate your yoga strap really wide